Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 1 is a very bad intro, especially to new fans like me. Now, I'm not saying I'm a fan yet, that's the whole point of this journey. But to somebody who's starting to get into Star Wars, this was not a good start. It was not a good intro to the series. The other reason why I didn't like the first season is because it was extremely repetitive. I think what really saved the show for me personally is the fact that each episode was a different mission being led by different characters. That's the only thing that saved me, because I promise you, if it was following the same characters, I probably would have given up on of the first season and skipped straight to season 2. I'm being dead ass. Let's talk about the things that I kind of did like about this series. One of my favorite aspects about this show so far is how they really humanize the clone troopers. I love how Rex is like the leader of the stormtroopers and he's considered like the GOAT. On top of that, a lot of these clone troopers, or almost all of them, have their own name. Because if you think about it, they're quite literally being used as a tool for the war between the Separatists and the Republic. So they're already being used as objects, so the fact that the writer and director of the show decided to like humanize them, it was really genius. I really loved it. It really adds that extra layer of nuance when it comes to, telling a political story overall. The second reason why I like this show so much is the dynamic between Anakin and Ahsoka. The reason why I like their dynamic is because they're like the same person, but different at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. They're both extremely talented, they're both extremely smart, and they're very strong. But how they differ is how they approach certain situations differently. With Anakin, he knows he has a certain skill set that allows him to just throw himself into the storm and he'll end up making it out regardless if he gets hurt or not, which a lot of other Jedi can't do. But with Ahsoka, she's very much more level-headed and she really thinks 5 to 10 steps ahead before actually putting herself in a situation. Some of the times where she does act impulsively the same way that Anakin does, it's because it was a situation that was thrown onto her. Now, although their foundation is very similar to each other, not the exact same, but very similar, you can tell the way they approach things and their mindset on certain things is largely due to the fact of their background and how they grew up. Because Anakin is quite literally a child slave who grew up to be a Jedi. But Ahsoka came from a very peaceful clan who grew up to be a Jedi. So obviously, because of their backgrounds, it led them to, be like a different person or have different mindsets. Even Anakin said multiple times throughout this season, I don't know if it's like once, twice, or maybe 3 times, but he said himself, like, Ahsoka reminds him of himself. So yeah, I thought this dynamic was really cool and I can't wait to see more. Anyways, I'm gonna start season 2 immediately after posting this video, so I will keep you updated. As per usual, stay woke, have a great day. I'll see y'all later.